part is a mess. It's been this way for quite a while. I'm gonna try to see if I can clean it up for it to look a lot better than it is looking right now. I was cutting the leaves off these crown of thorns earlier because I thought I saw somewhere once where they said that when you push out a lot of leaves, sometimes the leaves cause it not to put out as many flower buds. Now I have them a very long time, but I don't know if it's where the spot where they are at, but I don't get a lot of flowers on them, so I'm gonna try to take off the leaves, just an experiment to see if I will see, it push out much more flower than I am having right now. But I want to clean up this area a bit, making use of the fact that the rain softened the soil so I can easily clean out these weeds. Hi guys, I just realized that I did not greet you guys properly this morning. So, for those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. I am Nadine, and on this channel, God is the foundation on which we build. This morning, I just decided to get up and do a little gardening on the outside, cleaning up, the garden I came and cut, but there are some, little weeds and stuff that I have coming up in some things that I plant. Now I prefer to pull those weeds up myself because sometimes I know what I plant, and when they are mixed together with the weeds, the gardener don't necessarily know what is my plant and what is the weed sometimes. And when he's pulling up, he pull up everything. Now I want to go in and I know where I plant what, and then I sort that out myself. So I'm out here doing that this morning. It is cool. We have been having a lot of rains this week, flooding in some areas and all of that. But I give God thanks for the rain nonetheless. And the earth is quite moist right now, so I'm gonna make use of it to get out those stubborn weeds that I want to take out a long time. So that is really what I am doing. What are you doing with your Sunday morning? Whenever it rains, what do? You love to go out and look at your plants and see what, kind of little sprucing up you need to do. I love that. It is so peaceful, it is so quiet. Everybody is still inside and all of that, but yes, this is the best time for me outside in the garden early in the morning. You can hear all the birds chirping and all them things. Yes, man, it's very relaxing. It is like medicine to my soul. All right, so I'm gonna get back to pulling up my weeds before the sun come up, because I know a child can't take the sun. All right. Oh, if you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All right, become a member of the family. Jesus. Ants, man. Whoa. That's the next thing, guys. Ants. Ants. Ants plus Patrick. What? What is that?
So I start leave from down.
Come tell them. Come on. Something around here now. They can tell you. Tell them good morning.
Oh, hi everyone. Good morning. I see you and my wife out here in my garden. This is soursop leaf.
Jesus.
And we all know what soursop leaf is good for. It's also good for your nervous system. Yeah, so we're going to have some tea this morning.
Not anything wrong with my nerves.
Yeah, but it is a good thing to have.
Something wrong with your nerves. But we're going to keep it intact.
Good morning again, everyone.
Patrick, show off a bit of something.
Come
on, rub it hard. You go cook breakfast? Yes, you can do fried dumpling.
That doesn't have to be in the video.
Huh?
Doesn't have to be in the video.
No, it don't have to be fried dumpling and tuna.
What? Because
And the soursop tea, yeah, that one. Yeah, thank you very much. Oh my gosh. If you never come out here, guys, I'm going to get work to do, right? So, since I'm busy outside, you can get busy inside. Right? Oh, by the way, it's not a regular garden scissors I'm using because guess what? I don't have one at this point in time yet, but we have this one that we're not really. Jesus, I tell you, the answer bite me. No, sir. I know when I'm done biting out, but the spot still coming like unsteady. But yeah, me I see what me can do with this. I'm a regular garden scissors, I know. But we not use it for nothing really right now, so I use it to use when I want to do my little thing. For the time. It works. Alright guys, so this is you see me? This is a tree stump. It's not really, well, yeah, it's a part of a tree that my husband got for me, and I place it in my little garden area, and then I use it because you know I like how it look. It brings some form of natural thing to this space, you know, some form of nature kind of thing to this space. So I just use it as like flower stand, and I've dried nails in certain parts where this is. I hung this plant on it. See, I just put a piece of wire, on it, and then I just hang this lovely plant here, and it goes and it hang over, and on the top of it, you know, I just place these. This one clean up. This is just like a cup that was broken, but I love the color, so the creative little side of me decided that I don't want to just throw it with just so cause it's pretty. So I just put it in there, you know, just to bring like a color to the space. And then in every little nook of the stump, I put something there. And this part of it, I banded on an orchid plant that I have tight onto this part of the tree, and then it stays there, push out its own root system, you can see, and it's now perfectly latched on to the branch, and I can't wait for it to start flowering and all of that. And I have a few more, sorry guys, a few more orchid plants over the side in pots coming. You know, orchid like the shade, but you know, little sun, so they're perfect in this spot. This is, what's its name again? I don't remember, but you guys know what it is. For the first time I noticed this thing. I don't know what this is, so let me wait to see what is going to come up with. I don't know, I've never seen that before. So that is pretty much it. If you notice guys, right along here, all of my plants, or most of them, are in pots. Most of them are in pots, guys. And I deliberately put them in pots because from time to time I like to move them around, switch them up, and put other things in this space and just kind of give the area a different look from time to time. And not only that too, in terms of the weeding, is less work for me to do when I do it like that. And also, what I do, I put them in the pots and group them really, really close. So when everything come up and flush and look nice, sometimes you're not able to tell that so many of them are really in pots, kind of thing. So that is kind of what I do. Alright. So let us go down to this space where I was cleaning out before. Oh, this is like a towel, an old towel rack that I used to use in the bathroom years ago, but we no longer use it and take it out. So I just put it out here too to rest plants on it. And I have this, we call it creeper, in a little pot. So I just, it grow and I wrap it around it, and I want it to come up and kind of just cover this area. And there is another type running on the wall to the back here. So yeah, I want to have that going. So this is the area that I weed out earlier. Pull out everything that was there. I'm not cleaning it up for it to look at it. Yeah. Alright. On this table is where I keep my plants that I don't give a lot of water. They don't need a lot of watering. These plants right here. They call them kind of like succulent plants, They don't need no whole heap of water. And I don't want to mix them with all the other regular ones. So when I water them, they get. So I just keep them right in the center there. These are my say answer by me. Whoa. I see them about the area where them bite and scratch me. So yeah, that is it. This plant in the middle, guys, I love it. Just how it shapes, the different twists and turns. Don't know the name of it, but I just think it just look like art. It just look like art. I just put those other plants at the base just to, add a different texture, a different, a color thing going on. And these, what you call it now? These other little ones coming up. I don't know what they are. I didn't plant them. They look like, I think they're like maybe some wild plant that just grow, because each time I pull them out, they keep coming back up. So I just leave it because they keep coming back in. So I just let it stay there and just, let it naturally just do what it want to do. Yeah, but I clean up that area quite nicely too, pull out the weeds, and yeah, I just love the rain, and it makes work in the gardens a lot less hectic. Yeah. As I am sitting out here, guys, and was in the garden, my mind goes back to the parable in Matthew chapter 13, and it started from verse 24 and it goes all the way down to verse 30. And here it is saying that it is the parable of the wheat and the tares, and it is where the wheat and the tares, it says, will go together. If you have time, you can read the parable in Matthew chapter 13, verse 24 all the way down to verse 30. And it says, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seeds in his field. But while man slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. So the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seeds in thy field? From whence then hath it tares? He said unto them, An enemy hath done this. The servant said unto him, Wilt thou then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nah, lest while he gather up the tares, he root up also the wheat with them. Let them both grow together until harvest. And in the time of harvest, I will say to the reapers, Gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. What does this parable represent? The parable of the wheat and the tares. The field is the world, and the good seeds stand for the people of the kingdom. The weeds, which is the tares, are the people of the evil one. So the wheat is the good people of the kingdom of God, and the tares are the people of the evil one. And the enemy who sow them is the devil. The harvest is in the end of age, and the harvesters are the angels of the Lord. What is the meaning when it says God will separate the wheat from the tares? The true believers of Christ, who are the wheat, and those who are not believers of Christ, those are the tares. Yes, they will grow alongside one another, waiting in this world for the day of harvest. And that is the judgment day when the Lord shall put in his appearance. And it said the Lord will separate the believers from the non-believers. And the non-believers, they will be destroyed, they will be burned. Whereas the believers, he will gather with him, and those he will take with him to heaven. Family, I would want to be among the righteous. Wouldn't you want to be among the righteous? I'm sure all of us here would love to be among the righteous, and that is our desire. Because the righteous ones are the ones who are separated out and made to shine forth, in the kingdom of God. Look at this butterfly, guys. It came right in front of my face. It's gone. The sun is out in all its glory now, guys. All its glory. And I am glad that I came out early and got some work done. Okay, guys. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful week. And let us all strive to be wheat in a world that is filled with a lot of tears coming up. Let it not be that on the day of harvest that we find ourselves in the wrong set. Let us really live a life that will be so pleasing to Christ that on that day we will get to go home and to spend eternity with him in a world where it is nothing like this one. Nothing like this one. Alright, guys, I love you. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again on God in the Home.